So welcome to the FAQ series. This is a question that I get a lot, and that is people ask me all the time, what is the best ways to deliver my book to somebody who wants to review it? Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can deliver your book to somebody who is a potential reviewer to review your book. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you don't want to ask somebody to buy your book to review it, right? Because they're doing you a favor, and it just doesn't make sense for you to go ahead and say, here, buy my book and give me a review, okay? So we need alternate methods to deliver our book, and this typically trips people up, so I'm here to clarify that. So the very first way that I recommend is the KDP Select way. And KDP Select is an exclusive Amazon program where you get 5 free promotional days within a 90-day period. Okay, so basically within these 5 days, you plan to reach out to people and they can download your book for free right on Amazon, which is really nice because you don't have to have much interaction with that person to get your book in their hands. They just pretty much go to Amazon, they click to buy, but they're not really buying it because it's free. Okay, and you can have 5 of these days. And if you are in KDP Select, if you're in that program, then your book cannot be published anywhere else on another publishing platform or anywhere. So that's an exclusive program, and this is something that Amazon does to give you that visibility, because the more people that are downloading your book during your free days, the more exposure that you're going to get. And that will all trickle down to your success in the long run of people finding your stuff, buying the other stuff that you have underneath your name or your pen name, whatever it is. So that's pretty much the benefits of that program. And when you reach out to a potential reviewer, you say, hey, my book is free this day, this day, this day, you can download it right here. And then the goal is for them to go ahead and download your book for free. They're listed as a verified purchase on Amazon when they actually do review your book, which is what we all want, right? Okay, so that's the first way. The second way that is also okay, perfectly okay to do, is to pretty much send a PDF version of your book, but you don't want to blast a PDF version to everybody that you're sending out requests to review your book, right? You want to send only the people that respond to you and say, yes, I will review your book. And then you respond back and you give them the PDF version. So the pluses and minuses of a PDF. The pluses is it's very easy. You just link them the PDF and it's free. And most people know how to open a PDF by now, either on their phone or on their computers, right? The downside is that PDFs on mobile aren't the easiest to read, right? I don't know if you've ever read a PDF on a mobile. It's not the best, and some people might not be able to figure it out and read it on their mobile, but it's not very hard. They just click a link. But at the end of the day, it's okay to send a PDF. It's fine. It's probably my least favorite method, my second least favorite method of all 5, but perfectly fine if you want to send a PDF. Another not really downside of the PDF is when they do actually go ahead to review your book, they're not going to be listed as a verified purchase on Amazon. Now, that's not 100% of, bad, because people aren't always looking for a verified purchase like me and you. We're knowledgeable about Amazon. We're looking for that stuff. We have an eye for that stuff. Very savvy Amazon people will recognize that, but a lot, like the majority of people, are not going to be noticing that that person has verified or not verified purchaser on their review. Okay, so, and it's good to have a mixture of both, and it's fine to have a mixture of both, and it's perfectly okay in the eyes of Amazon to have to give people a free copy of your book and have them not be verified, because Amazon lets them review your book. And sometimes the reviewers will say that they received a free copy of the book in exchange for a review, and that's perfectly fine, okay? Number 3 is probably my most favorite out of all of these options, and it's called BookFunnel, or bookfunnel.com. And the whole purpose of bookfunnel.com is to deliver your books to people. Okay. And they don't only deliver the books to people, but they deliver the books in the format that people want them in. So if they wanted to read them with their iReader, or on the Apple device, if they wanted to read it with their Kindle reader or their Kindle Fire, they pick what means they want or what format they want to read your book in, and then BookFunnel makes it very, very easy uh, for them to get that book in the format that they want it in. So that's a little bit different, right, than sending a PDF of the person just having to deal with a PDF. This is like, oh, I can easily get it on any of my devices, and it's a very easy kind of transaction, okay? BookFunnel is not free. However, it is very, very affordable. It's like $20 a year. And what they also do for you, BookFunnel, is they do all the technical support. So you don't have to worry about that if somebody's having issues. And they also they help you actually grow your list. So if you don't have a means to collect leads, they can do that for you, and they will actually send you the leads, which is really, really nice. And a lot of reputable authors use the BookFunnel service. Okay, so I highly recommend BookFunnel as a way to distribute your book. Okay, so that's the third way. The fourth way, and this is my least favorite way because of the obvious, is to actually deliver or send out or ship a hard copy of your book, okay? Because the only reason why it's my least favorite is because, number one, it's not free, and number two, it's time consuming, right? You have to fill out a label, you have to get the person's address, you have to go to the post office, and then it costs money after that, okay? So you're really only giving out physical copies of your books when it's someone important or they really want to read your book and have it in their hands, or it's a type of book that you only have the physical, well, you should always have the digital version of your book, but if it's like, a coloring book or a journal and you want somebody to really have that full experience of your book, then you might want to ship them a hard copy. And of course, that's an expense and you can write that off, but it is a little bit time consuming. You can always have somebody do it for you as well, so you don't always have to be the one that's doing it, okay? And the fifth way to deliver your book to somebody who wants to review it is the Permafree method, okay? The Permafree method. This is a really great strategy, especially if you have more than one book, okay? Because the Permafree is your entry point, or the people that you're trying to get into your world, your book world, right? Your author world. It's the entry point of getting them in, and then hopefully they like your stuff, and then ultimately they will buy the other stuff that you have. So what is Permafree? Permafree is a method where your book is permanently free. And the way that you do that is you're not in KDP Select. You actually have your books on another platform, and you make it free on another platform, and then you go, hey, knock, 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 Amazon, you say that you match prices and my book is free over here, so can you make my book free on Amazon? And you see the advantage and the difference between Permafree and KDP Select, because KDP Select is only free for a limited time. You only get those 5 promotional days, but Permafree lasts, permanently. Sometimes, in some cases, Amazon doesn't allow it, but some people have gotten away with it for longer periods of time. It's just really kind of the luck of the draw sometimes. And so what you're doing essentially is you're sending your traffic to Amazon because nobody's paying for your book. Those people are verified purchasers. They get your book, they make a review, and they go ahead and show up as a verified purchase, okay? So that's a little bit of a process because you do have to know how to get your books on other platforms. And once you figure that out, and once your books are free there, then you can actually make your book free on Amazon, and that's how you get your books free and not have to use KDP Select and not have to buy your book, things like that, okay? So those are the 5 ways. I used to recommend gifting, but I don't recommend gifting anymore because it's a little bit controversial. We've heard different things from Amazon, whether gifting is okay or it's not okay. I mean, if you gift a book, is that a gift? And you can't exchange gifts for reviews or anything like that. So these are the 5 ways that I recommend to send your book to a potential reviewer without them having to obviously buy it from you. Okay.